The presidential candidate of the Liberty and Justice Party, Mr. Lennox Schumann, has sounded his voice regarding the current political atmosphere, which he believes is becoming divisive among sections of the populace. Schumann, during his party's press conference on Friday, stated that when his party was formed, it was of the opinion that the usual political conflicts between parties could see a change with simple dialogue and understanding. The party leader explained that upon announcing his intention to contest in the upcoming elections, letters were sent to various political parties, including the current administration, which he said all responded and even engaged in dialogue with his party. Schumann further revealed that the party has met with the majority of its likely contenders, except for the opposition PPPC, who he said has not shown interest in meeting.
We have met with the president. We have had a meeting scheduled with FedUp. However, the time did not permit us, so we're going to have to reschedule that. And the PPP to this point has not shown any kind of interest in wanting to have dialogue. And I think that kind of speaks as to what I'd say the leadership or the maturity of political parties and wanting to move things forward. As I have said, is that we believe that the only way forward is through dialogue, and if there are parties that do not want to engage for whatever reason, then I would personally question their motives in how much they want to move this country forward.
While touching on the recent protest action staged by the People's Progressive Party, Schumann posited that while parties reserve the right to protest, irresponsible behavior at the picket line is unacceptable.
We have in our constitution also that the only pathway forward for a nation and for a people is through exhaustive dialogue. We intend on practicing diplomacy to its fullest extent to ensure that the issues that plague Guyana are dealt with dialogue. If not, we are going to end up in a situation sort of like what was exhibited at the Pegasus Hotel last week. And obviously, there were some ministers who, I think, whose personal space would have been violated, and we stand completely against some of those things.
With the announcement of the elections date next year, Mr. Schumann stated that while it was long overdue, he has personally commended the head of state on calling elections. He called on other political heads to do the same.
We are hopeful that from now until March that all political parties would conduct themselves above board and in line with what we would look for as a stable and safe society for everyone. The Liberty and Justice Party stands very, very firmly with progress in Guyana as one of our fundamental and grounding principles. Guyana's progress cannot be at the behest of any political party. It cannot be continuously stymied by a lack of political will.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.